Here's an endgame from Bogolyubov Seleznev, 1917. If white starts with the pawn push, black can just counter it with f5 here. And now whatever you do, for instance take, black's in time to come to f8, which is a always critical square against the flank pawn, where if you move the pawn, black gets to the corner, or if you try to defend the corner, then you get yourself locked in, so that's no good. So white should definitely come here. And black does nothing better than just defending the pawn. Nothing else makes sense. And then again the pawn push is not gonna cut it, because then black gets here, and now, well, this kind of a pawn break is not gonna do anything since black's in the corner and flank pawn is not gonna win it. So white should deny entry, king g7. And now, well, again, nothing else than king e7 makes sense. And here it's, or again, g4 is too early. Let's say takes, and then push. Both sides are gonna queen at the same time, and it's gonna be a draw. So here, white should just wait, for instance, g3. And now, again, the pawn push just drops the g pawn, no good. If black comes to e8, now white suddenly can push the pawn, and then takes h5. There is a difference that we promote with a check. And on the other hand, if black goes king e6, then again we are not gonna push, because f5 happens, and then both promote at the same time. Instead, white invades here, f8. Now this runs into king g7, winning this pawn, no good. And if black goes to f6, then we push g4. Now there is no good breaks. This we just do this, and then this guy runs through. So black has to keep on defending the f pawn, and then g5 to lock this up. If you do this, white's gonna play h5. And well, if you run, we go here and again promote with a check. If you play f6, then white plays, for instance, h5, and if you take here, well, we can run there, but we can also just take here and promote with a check. Or if you take here, we sidestep and bang, bang, bang. And yeah, f6 is not gonna be good enough here either. White just plays g4. And now whatever you do, let's say this, white just plays h5, and then g5 again. And now the key element is g8 is the critical promotion squares, because it does that with check.